So if you're truly dedicated to awakening, let's do it right now, together. What's happening right now? As you sense into what's happening right now, sense the space in which that is known. Whether it's a thought, whether it's sound, whether it's everything you see and sense around you. Turn your attention towards the space within which that is known. As you do this, you're folding the mirror of the Absolute back upon itself. You're folding the mirror of pure consciousness back upon itself. To become self-realized is to realize that you are just this space. That is to know your fundamental nature. This space will remain when all these thoughts pass, when everything dies, when your body dies. This is what remains. This is also what's pointed to when people have said or recommended that you die before you die. To die before you die means simply to know your true self, and to know that your true self is not this body-mind, but rather the consciousness or pure awareness, the space of gnosis within which everything occurs. If you discover this while alive, it's not that your body drops dead. It's just that you're no longer identified with it to the point of confusion. The mind and body, when used rightly, are exploratory mechanisms for infinite consciousness. That is putting this experience of life in its correct order. Know thyself first, and know thyself throughout all experience. You are just this space of pure gnosis. Return here. Watch this video every day. Every day you need to until you awaken. This is all that's needed. Return to this space. This space of pure gnosis within which all experiences arise, including that of your body-mind. This is all that's needed for awakening. Of course, after awakening, there's still work to be done. That work is integration. And that work is asking how that then relates to how you experience life in the world. I'm happy to guide you through that process also. I'll touch on it just briefly. To know that you're just the pure gnosis, the knower, pure consciousness, within which all this arises, automatically brings a great sense of peace and intimacy with the world, because you see that it all arises as a singular thing. Whether you call it conscious or unconscious is an arbitrary concept. It's all just consciousness. Whether you call this a yucca, whether you call this the plant and that the flower, it's all just an illusory conceptual distinction. It's all one thing. To say that myself and this world are two distinct things is an arbitrary concept. It's not true. So after awakening, you rediscover that all things are really just the expression of one thing, and that is pure indivisible consciousness. You are pure and you are whole. The expression of the knowing of this is love and compassion, is interest and intrigue, is creativity and divine aliveness. I'll bring you to the doorstep of awakening, and you'll have it soon if you just follow this simple guidance. Return as often as you can to that place of pure gnosis, that place of pure consciousness. You don't need to dismiss or dispel any thoughts or ideas or concepts or experiences. You can do this amidst life. You should do this amidst life. Doesn't matter what's happening. You can be at work, you can be driving. Just return to this place of pure consciousness within which everything arises. Keep your eyes open. All of this is only that. Meditation is not something that we set aside time for. Maybe it is in the beginning. But if you're watching these videos, meditation is now just a pleasure. It's just a joy. The work now is to integrate that, is to walk in life with the knowledge that this is all an expression of one thing. Everything that arises is the expression of just one thing. Consciousness. And you are that. Discover this in waking, walking life. You don't need nothing to be happening in order to find this peace. You don't need to retreat to a cave, or even the cave of your own mind, to discover that all of it, no matter what's happening, is happening in this space of pure gnosis. Quality of this gnosis is aliveness, is intelligence. There's intelligence that built this Mahaviyaka, that continues to grow and sprout and bloom. Do you think you're smart enough to do that? To make this from scratch? There's intelligence, pervasive in this universe. This universe is built out of intelligence. Out of the intelligence of pure undivided gnosis, of pure consciousness. Know this. Return to this space frequently. Watch this video every day if you have to. The guidance is simple. And the place is pure. I'll continue to point until you find it. All my love.